Have you ever asked yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? Where I want to see myself in the future? Whether I'll be doing all this when I grow older? Have you ever sat and actually asked yourself all these questions? Because the vision and the path you choose will ultimately decide and shape your future. Part 1. Why vision matters. Well, I'm not talking about your eye power or eye vision. I'm talking about your dreams, your goals, your final vision of yourself. When you look into the future, who do you see? You see the version of you that has regretted their whole entire teens and 20s, wasting their life and giving your life up to small time pleasures or instant dopamine? Or have you seen the version of yourself who's rich in their 20s and 30s, who actually has the discipline, the grind, and the motivation to keep going because of his actions and results that he gained in his late teens and 20s? Is that the version of you would like to become? I think everyone's answer should be yes. A person who has no vision usually wanders from trend to trend, mindlessly scrolling, just going along, moving with the flow. Yes, sometimes it's good, but it's not the best. Moving with the flow should be during times when you're genuinely present with everyone around you, not when you're alone at home, sitting and scrolling, watching degenerate stuff and eating junk food, eating mindlessly without knowing how much you're eating, what you're eating, why you're eating it. We usually don't ask ourselves these questions, and I feel really sad because our generation is so cooked that we don't understand how harmful these devices, these websites, these fake foods are to us, that nobody is actually putting in the effort to improve their life and see out of the box. Because if you actually search, you will find something that you are really passionate about, whether it may be any part of your life that you're genuinely interested to follow. If it brings you money and happiness, you found the one. But a person with clear vision, who has his goals set, who has steps that he's taking, will always be the person with no goals. You can be the most disciplined guy without goals, but the person with goals who is still consistent in their habits is going to get there. Without a vision, every stop or every obstacle feels like a dead end. But when you have a vision, these obstacles just become speed bumps and slow down your progress. But anyways, you're making more progress than you're actually supposed to be doing if you weren't to have a vision. Part 2. The path you choose. Your final path isn't about how it looks like at the end, or if it's easy, if everyone's got it. Your path should be one that's unique to you. Yes, you can't figure out every single thing that you'll be doing, and things never go as planned, but you can always have a structure which you follow every single day to get you to that final vision. Because the path that you follow or you decide to pursue will ultimately define your happiness, your financial freedom, and your time freedom. You can be stuck in a 9 to 5, maybe having financial freedom, but you will lack the time freedom, location freedom, and maybe you will not be happy. I'm not saying that every single one of you guys will hate the 9 to 5, but really decide, are you genuinely willing to give your life away to someone who's building their dreams? or do you want to actually put some fuel into your own tank to help you cross that finish line and make sure you win and your dreams win? Because it's literally what I just said right now. You're fueling the tank of somebody else right now. You're studying. Well, that's amazing because you're learning some discipline. You're learning how to grind every single day. But actually try to fuel your own tank so that when you both are racing, the part of you that is working on somebody else's dream and the part of you that's working on yourself and your dreams, who do you want to win in this race? I'm guessing it's the part of you that wants to invest in yourself and actually grind and make your dreams come true. You're gonna say I'm impractical. Yes, I'm impractical. But this is the vision I have for myself, and that's why I am so disciplined. I am consistent as fuck. And I'm not lazy, bro, anymore. I used to be so lazy back in the day. I'm not lazy. This is what wakes me up every single morning, knowing that I'm one step closer to who I want to be in the future. You can destroy your future now, or you can build your future now. The choice is literally up to you. But you will know what I'm talking about after everyone hits the age 25, because the path that you choose in your late teens and your 20s will drastically split after the age of 25. So till the age of 25, most of us have either good genetics, bad genetics, which show up here and there, and it's mostly a genetic game and how your environments shaped your social life. Maybe people would have past experiences where they were backed socially, they were encouraged, and that's why they're such good communicators and socially active people. But after the age of 25, everything slowly starts declining. You will see a huge divide between the people who have actually put in the work during their late teens and 20s, and you will see the divide between the people who didn't do shit, who had been consuming every single day, who had never put any effort into their own life. And I don't want all this and the situation to hit you. That's why I'm helping you to build your life. It's not about picking the perfect path. It has never been about that. And there is no perfect path. Everyone's journey is unique, and I believe it's about picking a path that aligns with your vision and committing to it fully. Part 3. Why your why determines your future. Most people fail not because they don't have talent or they don't have the ability to do so, but it's because they don't have a clear why, a reason to be doing what they're doing. If you start the gym and you just wanna come to the gym because everyone's doing it, you're never gonna make progress because you don't have a reason why you're working out. But the people who are fat, maybe skinny, and were tired of being bullied every single day will have a reason why they want to work, will have a reason why they want to put in the effort in the gym to sculpt that amazing physique, because they know later down in the future they won't be bullied or won't be called fat or skinny. You need to have a reason. Doesn't matter if you don't find the reason. Make sure you put something so high up the stakes that failing at the task will not feel like an option. You have to keep grinding on that task. Only then you will be able to stay disciplined and consistent on the task. Your why is your fuel. When the grind gets tough, when the progress is slow, when you feel bored of sticking to the same path every single day, your why really pushes you to do more. Because when you remember your reason why you're doing it, maybe it's for your parents to get them retired early, for you to be financially free, to help others, to spoil your future wife and children. You can have anything as a reason, but when your reason and why is strongly embedded into your mind, that's when you know you're never gonna lose. Against everyone who's trying, you are gonna have the leverage, the advantage to actually keep on this grind when it gets hard. Some people say they are night owls, but they still get up in the morning. Why do you think David Goggins, who had been a fat person before, changed his life completely from the Navy SEALs and is actually doing stuff which he hates doing? It's not because he wants to do it. It's not because someone told him to. It's because he has a particular vision, and every single one of you should have that vision, which they look into the future and see yourself living. And don't delude yourself to thinking this every time, but actually put in the effort, the work, the steps required to actually get you to that final destination. What's my vision? Why am I choosing this path? Why am I doing what I am doing? Because the truth is, your vision shapes every decision you make here on after. And every decision you make will finally shape you into the person you were meant to be because you chose those decisions. And I want you to take 10 minutes after this video to genuinely ask yourself these questions and write down the answers in your journal. And as always, if you like the video, share it to someone who will actually benefit from watching this video. And dream hard, grind harder. It's Tarun signing off.